You made a very quick comment early on, but I would want to kind of add some of my just anecdotal life experiences that this impacts immune systems. We had a neighbor family from us, and it seems like they were always sick. The whole family was always sick, and there was no words of affirmation. There was no words of life. It was always other kinds of conversations they were having. Maybe not quite as far as words of death, but it was just an environment you could feel wasn't the words of life or affirmation. And they were always in and out of the hospital, in and out of illnesses. And I've seen that more and more often. This stuff really does affect our health.
No question. By the way, I don't think we have time today to go into this topic in depth, but one thing we should talk about is the question of, well, people do screw up. I mean, sometimes they don't perform well, or a kid needs discipline.
That's true.
I interviewed a bunch of CEOs for this book, and I asked them a question. I said, what boss contributed most to your being in the job you're in now as a CEO? And I heard this story over and over and over again. They said they would mention the name of a particular boss, and they said, he or she was really tough on me. They were hard. But I never doubted, even for a second, that they were really for me.
Yeah.
They gave me a lot of tough feedback, but they did it in a way that I knew they wanted me to excel, they wanted me to have their job, and so on.
When I've asked questions, when I would teach full-time MBAs, I would ask the same kind of question when you've gotten great feedback. You have folks that had been in the military or maybe worked in hospitality or restaurants, which can be a tougher environment if you're in restaurants.
Brutal.
But they also the same thing, just like that. If I knew they had positive intention for me, it didn't really matter how they said it, if I knew where it was coming from.
Right.